Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are here for the fifth and final round of Cryptic Command Merfolk. We're playing with Cryptic Command in this deck as a replacement to Spreading Seas, not super well positioned in the metagame. We even had a bunch of decks that, if you looked at the matchups, Cryptic Command was just not very useful. So we are here with the fifth and final match. Opponent mulligans to 6. I will keep this hand. This actually is quite good on the draw. Turn 1 Vial into turn 2 plays, and we have the Cryptic and the Master of Waves up. We need a playmat of a Mega Pony that has like death lasers and flowers and stuff. That does make some sense. Where is my pony playmat? Our opponent mulligan to 4. That means we're up against Tron or Dredge. Yeah, Tron or Dredge. One of those two. No one ever mulligans to 4 unless they are one of those two archetypes. And in both case scenarios, Cryptic is not going to do very well. So I hope I'm up against Dredge, I guess. Or my opponent has a very bad Tron hand. Alright, it is Tron. I knew it. They're the only ones that mulligan to Oblivion. If I can curve out into 4 mana, maybe that'll be okay for Cryptic Command. Nikachu, have you got any graphically intense games yet to test out the PC? Nope. Arena's it. That's not graphically intense enough for you all? I think that's insane. Streaming Arena? I see so many content creators, their computers lag when they stream Arena. Unless you have a custom-built PC, your PC is going to lag. And this is Mono Green Tron, not the Eldrazi Tron experience. We're going to be up against 8 mana next turn, which sucks. If they have no threat in hand, maybe this is going to be okay, because if we can get to 4 mana, have Cryptic up, and just counter one damn thing, that might be more than enough to carry us to victory. So we have to hope our opponent has, like, nothing but mana. Nothing but mana. Okay, great. We found the land necessary. I guess I'll play Harbinger. And I actually won't play this Lord. Because if they play Ugin and wipe my board, I want to be able to play a Lord at end of turn. And probably maximize, keep all my Lords as many as possible. Arena is insane now. Arena seems poorly optimized. I have a decent PC and still put my graphics on low when I play. Yeah, I don't know why people said, "Oh, Arena is nothing." It's clearly something for a lot of other people. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing for anyone who's like souped up their computer, but for any other normal computer, Arena's miserable. It's terrible. It's very laggy. What the fuck? Like, and I just threw my Harbinger out here. Okay, you have a Thragtusk. I guess I'm going to take the Vial up to 4. Main deck Thragtusk to deal with those prowess decks. I'm feeling good. Oh, no, no! Oh, okay, I have to say no. I should have activated it, put the Lord in play, and then ticked it up. So I had Master of Waves available. I can attack for 4, 8, 12, 18 damage. Not enough. Just pass. Probably counter tap Thragtusk. Whatever gets cast. Or I guess I can counter draw. Sure. A little nervous about letting that resolve, but sure. Do you use your new PC to edit or still... No, I use my new PC to edit. Although I have to say I'm slightly oh, shit. Okay, I think the new plan is to bounce the Blast Zone. Crap, is that going to work the way I want it to? If I go bounce tap... Go bounce draw, no. If I go bounce tap... Well, I have to deal with this thing. I'll return to our permanent. Like, they can wipe out my Ether Vial. And then I can't tap the Thragtusk, but I'd rather crack this thing. So, you didn't see that coming, did you? See? Surprise. Super surprise. So here's the deal. It's only got one target, because tapping all of my opponent's creatures doesn't target anything. I can't win the game next turn, unfortunately. So what they do is they sacrifice it. I'm going to lose my Ether Vial. That's okay. It's okay. As long as they're not going to play, like, Ugin on me next turn. It's okay. They might have Ugin. They're playing patiently. So I lost my only target, therefore the other mode of tapping all creatures gets countered. Cryptic? Nope. It's getting some damage here. Yeah, after all this time, what's your thoughts on your new PC? It's fantastic. It doesn't edit. It edits like 3 times faster than my old PC, which was a little bit disappointing because it's supposed to be like 20 times faster than my old PC, but it actually can't render video 20 times faster. Oh, is this Ballista? Oh, it's still Ugin. So hold on. Oh, you can go 4, keep the threat. Oh, we're just dead. That's so disappointing. Of all the things that you can have. I'm just going to scoop. We are not coming back from this. I don't have anything useful here. Alright, Force Negation, Cryptic Command are good. Damping Sphere will be good. Even Chalice is okay. I'd bring a Chalice too. Take out Silver Gill Adept. Take out Master of Waves. Take out... We're going to bring back Silver Gill Adept. We're going to bring back many Silver Gill Adepts. I don't really need Harbinger. Submit deck. So yeah, the only disappointing thing is this thing is a super fast computer, but it can't render video. Like, it renders it faster, like 3.5, I think 3.5 times faster, which is still better, way better than before. But I wanted it to render 20 times faster. I wanted a 2.5 hour video done in like 5 minutes. Anyway, that did not happen. Sometimes it still takes like 20 minutes, but it's better than, say, an hour and 15 minutes. But I love the new PC. It lets me do basically anything. I can do whatever I want without the fear of it choking on resources. It's invincible. Just utterly invincible. I will keep. Hand is awkward though. Hand is very awkward. I'm not gonna play anything. I need this Biomancer in my hand so I can cast Silvergill next turn. I think it's gonna be worth more to me to do that. There we go. That's useful. They kept 7, yeah. What the hell? Isn't this just a normal Tron deck? This is worth a lot in potentially card advantage, but also it gains some life. I'm hoping to draw land so I can play Biomancer into Damping Sphere. Okay, that works out. Played the Biomancer first so I don't get taxed on that crap. Attack for 2, then hopefully play Master of the Pearl Trident next turn. Assuming they don't have Tron. I mean, no, it doesn't matter if they have Tron. I have Damping Sphere out. This is like a mishmash of Tron and Eldrazi Tron. Remember, you can't play, you have to pay a tax here, so if you're playing to try to play Sylvan Scrying, it's not going to work. I think they're trying to play Sylvan Scrying. I think we got him. They might just play like another Chromatic Sphere or something. Oh, they have a land anyway. Alright, Sylvan Scrying. Just to play Chromatic Star. That's pretty poor. I think more decks should play Maze Mind Tome. It's such a good card. Yeah, maybe normal Tron should play it. Maybe there's nothing wrong with normal Tron playing Maze Mind Tome. So now that I have the Master of the Pearl Trident out, we have basically a 2-turn clock, and I can always play Trickster at end of turn or hold up Force of Negation for something nasty. I think Damping Sphere is the unsung hero here. I think it's really good, but very mana intensive. Says Monster CC. All right. Player Thrag Tusk now. I don't care. And not only just scry for free, I mean you can draw cards if you have the extra mana. And that's it. We go to game 3. Run it back. I have nothing to change. So what are they not playing with? Like I guess they don't have Karn the Great Creator to make room for their main deck Thrag Tusk and their Maze Mind Tomes. Because you always got to wonder if they put in this stuff, what did they take out to water their deck down? Or not necessarily water their deck down, but what did they take out? This hand's very clunky. We have 1 land. Maybe no Ulamog. Mulligan. I guess I'll keep this. Even though it's a 1-lander. We have to hope that we draw one. I'll dump the Reejury. How far are they mulliganing? They mulliganed at least once. Let me force negate your not ancient strains, expedition map. Okay, power plant found. Thrag Daddy main board might just be a concession to prowess. Absolutely. Okay, so I don't want this to go off, so we're going to force negate this. Hope I draw a land for Silvergill Adapt. They played their power plant. Awesome. Show Master of the Pearl Trident. We draw a Cryptic Command, which is only going to be good if we continue to draw lands, which might not be too bad if that ends up happening. Uh-oh, they're just like naturally getting there. Alright, they're gonna have Tron. And we have no answer to this.
Here it is.
What we really needed was a land that turn so I could play Biomancer and then maybe beat like a Karn or something here. I definitely cannot beat a Ballista. Now this is a matchup we want Spreading Seas over Cryptic Command. I'm not going to debate that. You want your Spreading Seas in this matchup. And I'm pretty sure Spreading Seas would have helped us significantly here. So I guess they can wipe out the entire board. How much worse is the Tron matchup without Seas? Way worse. Significantly worse. Like, it's pretty even with Seas. And then if you take Seas out, it gets really bad. Especially the mono blue version, which doesn't have enough power to break through. Like, I would have kept that Reejury in our hand. When I mulliganed, if that Reejury was Merfolk Mistbinder, I could have kept that, because that would have been a Lord that I could play. And we could have been, instead of turn 2 Silvergill Adept, I would have just been playing Lords, but I only had 1 Lord in my hand, so I started off with 1 Lord. If I know I have multiple lords in my hand, like this game can end up being very different if I'm playing Simic, especially if this Benthic Biomancer was a Kamena speaker. Um, well, they're not using their mana to pump up the Walking Ballista, so that might be a good thing. Okay, land. Land, not the land I want. I want to get this Biomancer out. Okay. Take 6. How much mana do they have? They can activate Ballista twice. Maybe we still have a shot. Damn that threat. What really killed us in game 1 was the Ugin. Well, here's the Ulamog. Okay. Alright, thank you very much. I've seen enough. I know how this game ends. I've been there before. So we go 2-3. Not a good result. Not a good result. Did we get the matchups that we wanted? I think overall we did. Well, let me get the deck tech. I think overall we did get the matchups outside of Tron. We didn't really want to play against Tron, but that's the thing with the leagues. Before I even started this league, I was just contemplating just playing a normal version of like Simic Merfolk, because for the most part, not everyone's playing the top winning decks in the leagues, and it's really, really wide open. Oh yeah, we played against Devoted Company, which was like a snap loss. But even then, this would have a way better chance against that than anything else. What did we play? We played with Cryptic Command Merfolk. I think in theory this card is okay, but at least for leagues, it's very difficult to. It's hard to tell that you're going to. It's too wide open. It's too wide open to say, well, we can't play with C's. I think maybe in an open event with a top 8, and as people win, you're going to start seeing like the better decks of the metagame. That's fine. But in a league, I would just play like a regular Simic version of Merfolk, or even a regular mono blue with like spreading seas would be fine. I think getting too fancy in the leagues is just because the meta game in the leagues is just literally anything at all, which is not particularly boding well for Merfolk because they don't want to play against a wide open metagame. Well, one difference is you didn't have Force in the main, which probably mattered versus Tron. That's true. I have a choice between Dismember and Cryptic Command. I mean, there's gonna be matchups where you want Dismember instead of the Force of Negation. I mean, if we go back over the matchups, how many matchups would? Okay, Force Negation would have been better against Ad Nauseam. Force Negation might have been. I don't know if it would have been better or worse against Devoted Company. I think Dismember was significantly better versus the Bant Stoneblade matchup. Like, I mean, where do I find room for all these cards? Well, I don't think Command is too clunky. I think it did its job for the most part. I didn't expect it to do a whole lot versus Tron. Versus Tron, you really need to curve out. I did like a Glasspool Mimic in this league did help us get to our 4th land drop with Cryptic Command. It absolutely did. It did multiple times. In Simic, I think you had both Force and Dismember. Yeah, but I did not have Cryptic Command. That's the difference. Like, this is acting as my, like, pseudo counterspell for the most part. Unless you're saying, oh, you're saying, like, this should be, like, my Spreading Seas, and I could have had no Master of Waves. I could add no Master of Waves, 1 less Dismember, 3 more Force Negation. Yeah, maybe that's possible. Maybe this is what the deck should look like. 29 creatures main, that's still fine. Yeah, this is possible. Maybe this is how it should be. This is just an extra sweetener. Anyway, Cryptic, I mean, the card's fine. I played it in Merfolk many times in the past. I I want to say, like, I don't want to look into my results too deeply because we were up against that stupid Devoted Company deck, and it's just an auto loss. It's like playing against Lantern Control for the most part. Just hoping to scrap a victory at like even one game is like near damn impossible. They goldfish to a very easy win against us unless we have Damping Matrix. Maybe Damping Matrix is not so bad. Like, hits Devoted Company, hits the other company deck, Green-White Company. No, but they can still play Skyclave Apparition now. Like, anything you put on the battlefield to stop these decks, they just have Skyclave Apparition now. Normally, this is pretty good. Otherwise, like, it's just a terrible matchup. It's just brutal. Like, it's basically an auto loss. I just hope that I don't play against it. The good news is it's not too popular. The all-in devoted devastation deck. It's not very popular. Maybe because like decks with a lot of removal, maybe Prowess has a good matchup against it. They just like eat up all the creatures and then that's it. Yeah, our best hope more or less against the company deck is play 4 Lords and Prey. Because that's always that matchup is always going to skew our results. If we play against it once, we're basically playing a 4-game league down a game always. Whatever. That's our league. So well, anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching and joining the stream. That is going to be the league for the week. We're going to thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Mono Blue Merfolk with Cryptic Command in Modern.